Thank you for joining me here on Purple Nerd Channel, a home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. Mazarati was a group from Minneapolis founded by Revolution bassist Brown Mark. Born Mark Brown, he went to high school with Sir Casey Terry and Jerome Romeo Cox. There they had formed their own band. Of course, Brown Mark would leave that group to join Prince's band, The Revolution. But he made sure to keep his bandmates in mind and told Sir Casey and Romeo to go ahead and form a new group, and he would make sure to get that new group not only a record deal, but also help produce their first album. Sir Casey would be lead vocals with Romeo on bass, Tony Christian on rhythm guitar, Mar Starr and Aaron Paul both on keyboards, Kevin Patrick on drums, and the late great Craig Screamer Powell on lead guitar. They would name the group Mazarati and would end up getting signed to Prince's Paisley Park Records. Brown Mark would go on to write and produce the album with David Z co-producing. Prince would write 3 of the songs on the album and produce one of them, and I'll get into more details about that as we go into the album later on. Mazarati's self-titled debut album was released March 4th, 1986, peaking at 133 on the pop charts and number 49 in the R&B charts. 3 singles were released: Players Ball, peaking at number 79 on the R&B charts, Stroke, which did not chart, and 100 Miles Per Hour, which peaked at number 12 on the dance charts. 2 music videos were also released, those being for Players Ball and 100 Miles an Hour. Further promotion came from their appearance at the MTV premiere party of Prince's film Under the Cherry Moon. There they were at the concert where they were the opening act for Prince and the Revolution. They did run into some issues with promotion, being that they were named after a luxury sports car, and that was even with them changing the spelling using a Z instead of an S. Let's go ahead and dive into one of the greatest projects that came out of the Prince camp that nobody ever talks about. We open up with the most pimp-tastic song of all time, Players Ball. During the song, the lead singer explains to you, hey, don't get confused with my makeup and long hair. Not only do I get ladies, but I keep a few of them. So let me go ahead and school you to the rules of being with me, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you this ticket to go to the Players Ball. We then take a complete tonal shift with the message and the melody with the song Lonely Girl on Bourbon Street, as the lead singer talks about a girl that he knew since childhood that he absolutely adored, but as it is, life got in the way and they went their separate ways and he even moved away. She tells him and her mom that she's living the glamorous life living with a rich man, only for him to be on Bourbon Street one night and see her work in the streets as a prostitute.
100 miles an hour, baby, that's what it's all about.
Again, with the tonal shift, we go back to the outrageousness with the song 100 Miles Per Hour. This is a song that Prince had recorded in 1984 but did not put on any album. He ended up passing it on to Brown Mark, who reworked it for Mazarati. The song is sung from the point of view of a man that just can't stop running through all these women, and he's looking for that one woman that can slow him down and actually get him to settle down. Next is She's Just That Kind of Lady, a song about a wild woman that you should avoid, but he just can't seem to resist. Stroke is a song that gives the weirdest compliment to a woman about her sexual skills, as when she's doing that thing to him, he feels like he's about to have an actual stroke. It's a real funky song, so I'll just go ahead and go with it. Speaking of weird, we have the next song, Susie. The song is about a man who is physically attracted to this woman that he actually believes is a man, and before he can pursue a physical relationship, he must confirm whether or not she is a woman or a man.
Radio.
Strawberry Lover is my favorite song on this project. Sir Casey's falsetto is just absolutely amazing. The song started off as a song called Fear the Shadow, which was written by Brown Mark. Prince kept the music and the melody, but he completely rewrote the lyrics and renamed the song. We close out with the ballad, I Guess It's All Over. Originally this song was called Weekend and was written by Brown Mark. And similar to the previous song, Prince went ahead and kept the music and the melody, but rewrote the lyrics and renamed the song. As amazing as this album is, there were actually a few tracks left off. Those being Don't Leave Me Baby, and the instrumental Champagne Saturday. Which both would find their homes on B-sides of their singles. Then we have the Prince written and produced song Jerk Out, which was given to the Time for their album Pandemonium, released in 1990. The song was originally written in 1981 by Prince for himself, only for a year later to have him do another version of it with Morris Day that was supposed to be on their second release, What Time Is It? But for whatever reason, that song was left off the final track list. It wasn't until 1985 that he would rework this song with Mazarati. This version of the song features much more violent themes and a lot more vulgar language, which the Time would actually end up cleaning up for their version. The Time's version of this song would be released as a single from the album Pandemonium and actually become their biggest selling single of all time, peaking at number 9 on the R&B charts and selling over 500,000 copies as a single.
Just want your extra time and your kiss.
And the most famous song left off this album was, of course, Kiss. Kiss started off as a demo, simply being a hook and one verse, and all done with acoustic guitar by Prince. At the time, Prince was working on the Parade album and finishing up the Family's album and Sheila E.'s second album. David Z and Mazarati were over in the next studio and they were trying to finish up a couple songs and realized they needed another song to finish up this album. So David Z went and approached Prince for another song, which he was given the demo, Kiss. David Z with Mazarati would go ahead and rebuild the song into their own song. Prince liked it so much that he decided to keep the song and release it on his album Parade. Of course, as we all know and history tells us, Kiss went on to be a #1 single for Prince, selling over 500,000 copies as a single. You know what? I can only imagine how that recording session went. Hey, Prince? What? I'm working on 4 albums right now. What do you need? Producing Mazarati in the next studio? We need another song. Could you give us another song maybe just to finish off the album? Another song? You need another song? Okay, here you go, another song. Okay, thanks.
1 hour later.
Hey, Prince, David Z again. What? I'm working on 8 albums right now. What do you need? We need some more because it was just a hook and a verse. Could we get like the rest of the song? Maybe, please, thanks. Oh, you need more lyrics. You need more lyrics. You need more hooks. Okay, whatever. Okay, hold up. 1 sec. Hold up. Okay, yeah. Here you go. More lyrics. Oh, okay. Thanks.
3 hours later.
Sorry. Hey, Prince. David Z, what it is? I just got finished recording 12 albums. So, hey man, what can I do for you, my cousin? We actually finished that song that you gave us. I didn't know if you wanted to hear it. Oh, you finished that song I gave you? Well, let me listen to it. Go ahead and put it in. Hold up. Let me get the headphones on. Hold up. Whoa. Wait, this is the song I gave you? Yeah, this is definitely my song. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. I mean, come on. It's not like it's gonna be like a #1 hit song and, sell over like 1 million copies as a single. After this release, Mazarati moved on to Motown Records and released Mazarati 2 in 1989. Unfortunately, the album failed to chart, and that's with release in 2 singles, The Saga of a Man and Woman Thing, which, unfortunately again, both those singles didn't chart either. In 1989, Brown Mark would go on to release his own solo album, Good Feeling, on Motown Records. And unfortunately, just like Mazarati's second album, his album did not chart either. Two of the members of the group, Tony Christian and Brian Gunn, formed the singer-songwriter duo known as the Wild Pair. They recorded a duet with Paula Abdul called Opposites Attract. The single would eventually peak at #1 on Billboard's top singles and sell over 500,000 copies. They were also featured in the music video as animated cats. Well, this time next year is going to be the official 40th anniversary of the film Purple Rain. So I'm going to go ahead and get the celebration started now, and on the next episode, I'm going to take a head-first deep dive into the film Purple Rain. Thank you again for joining me on this channel. Please like and share this video as much as possible, and as always, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on that next episode about the film Purple Rain. And until then, I wish you heaven.